seriously, is this how it's going to be now? Well, come on, Alan. That was a good start, wasn't it? Did you see that? He held this up, and then anyway, let's carry on. This is Glenn ZB. It's the show that puts Glenn ZB into your TV. And Alan's, I think you're on your final warning now. Actually, there might be after that. All right. We'll start with this one, of course. Chiefs win. I don't know about the exclamation mark, Ed. I think it was just a foregone conclusion. I confidently predicted that several times, maybe several hundred times over the season. Here's a little reenactment. I watched the game on Saturday night, of course. Here's a little reenactment of my reaction to the Chiefs win. That's how we do things in the Waikato. We don't go gloaty and all excited. You know, it was just a, you know, I think they probably got that, you know, telepathically from where I was sitting at home. Watching them on TV. So yeah, it all went according to plan. I believe I may have pledged at some stage to put a firecracker up my bum in celebration if the Chiefs won. Don't worry about putting that cut in, Alan. I don't think when the Chiefs win on Saturday night, maybe I'll give it a go. We'll just forget about that. Like I say, I don't want to overdo things. It's just a okay. For the Chiefs. And Chiefs winning related news, disturbing news today that the coach was robbed, burglarised while at the game. This is on the back of Sonny Bill Williams' house being broken into at a game a few weeks ago. So obviously there's some highly organised burglars out there robbing these guys. It does beg the question, how do they know where they live? I would have thought, high-profile, important people like the coach of the Chiefs, like Sonny Bill Williams, they're kind of like unlisted. They're not just out there, you know, like on their Facebook page saying, you know, I'm here at home, here's my address, Google Map me. Yeah, the robbers have got some inside information there on where these guys live. But I don't know if Rennie is too upset about being burgled. Apparently they took a safe that had his wife's jewellery in it, which I thought was pretty high-tech. I think that's a pretty flash situation to be in. But here's my reenactment, and we're pretty heavy on the reenactments this morning. Here's my reenactment of what would have happened as they came home to discover the burglary. So obviously, here's Coach Rennie holding the trophy. Just imagine this is just a bit bigger. This is the Super 15 trophy here, and he doesn't have an injured arm, so he's probably doing a better job of holding it. And the wife, and they come home, and the wife goes, Dave, they've stolen all my jewellery! And Dave goes, sorry, darling, something wrong? That's pretty much how I would have seen that go. But yeah, I hope they catch those guys. That's not on. Now, this is a big story this morning. Apparently, we forgot to put Valerie's name in the old shot put event, which is pretty much the only reason that she's at the Olympics. So a bit of a faux pas from the organisers there. I believe it's sorted now. Like I say, we've got a lot of reenactments this morning. Here's my reenactment of what happens when Valerie hears that her name has been left off the starting list in the shot put. She goes, "What?" And then she says, "Get it sorted, or you're gonna eat these." And then somebody goes, yes, Ms. Adams, and she says, "Get over there and sort it out." And I'll just remind you that Valerie is, she's 6'4", she weighs 110 kilos, so she could effectively play in the front row of the Chiefs. And yeah, they sorted that out very quickly, and I'm not surprised. Can I just do some general moaning today? The Mike Hosking Breakfast broadcast live from London this morning. Mike is there in London. The producer Mella, she's there with him in London. Our boss Dallas, he's there in London. Our sports editor Ricky, she's there. One of our setup producers, Juliet, is there in London. Everybody's in London. You can see where this is going, right? This is not just a studio that looks uncannily like my studio back in New Zealand, in London. This is just the studio where I always do this in New Zealand. They're in London. just thought, you know, you're my friends. I moan. If I can't moan with you, who can I moan with? The other thing I like to moan about is I've still got the trophy. Oh yeah, I dropped the trophy because I was so shocked at my wife's jewellery being stolen out of my safe. But is that not the stupidest trophy ever? I mean, I'm glad we won it and all, but it looks like a prop out of Star Trek. It's a close contender for the ugliest trophy of all time, which we all know is the Stanley Cup. That's horrendous. That thing. Look at that. I mean, even before they put all the... No, I'm pretty sure it goes that way. Pretty sure it goes that way. Because they added all those bits on so they could get everybody's names on. Even before they did that, that's not fine craftsmanship on there. I reckon I could have done that in 6th form metalwork. But that... What is that? Looks like a Mars lunar rover thing. Speaking of which, how's that for a segue? We've got a little Mars watch going because they've landed yet another rover on Mars, or that's happening today anyway. It's boldly going where only about 8 million other rovers have gone before, trying to look for life on Mars. Scientists, I'm thinking you need to give up on this. We haven't found it yet. They've had a pretty good look round. You can log on the web now, get a look at Mars. We're still not seeing anybody there. But I tell you what, with all the rovers up there, man, that parking situation must be terrible.